How you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna be speaking on detoxifying, right? When it's time to let go, when it's time to start releasing any of those toxic, might have been toxic environments, toxic habits, toxic people, toxic situations, toxic energies, anything like that, right? We're gonna be talking about detoxifying yourself, detoxifying your area, detoxifying your surroundings, right? When it comes down to detoxify, you gotta look at anything that's least effective in your life, right? Anything that you can improve on. And this is not to diss nobody. This is not to make you feel self doubt about any situation, about any people, things like that. All you gotta simply do is start looking around yourself. Look at your situation. If you want to improve in certain things in your life, ask yourself, what are the best situations? Are these people really for my best interest? I'm gonna give you an example. Everybody knows you could take a 3-year-old baby and sit in front of a TV, and you could take a 30-year-old person, male or female, and sit them in front of a TV. They're both watching TV. When it comes on to reading, everybody knows there's contracts that are written up for you to read, for you to get you to sign. If you don't know how to read, or if you haven't learned how to read, then you can't read a contract. If you can't read a contract, then you wouldn't know what you're signing, and you wouldn't know what legal documents can be held against you to force you to do something, or enforce that either if you don't do this task that you have signed for, you can either land yourself in a heavy paying fine, and if you don't pay that fine, you can go to jail, they can sue you, things like that. Now I'm gonna speak on that because reading is a skill. Never everybody has not learned how to read, and I'm not saying that reading is life, like it's important to survive in this world. Like if you don't read, you're not gonna make it. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is start making options. Start like asking yourself, what's the best option? Would you rather watch TV or would you rather read? I don't have nothing against watching TV, but it just shares an example because a 3-year-old could watch a TV. Maybe a 3-year-old, or not a 3-year-old, but maybe somebody that's 1 years old, or somebody that has not learned how to read, maybe they can't read, right? So maybe they won't be able to read a contract or whatever the case is. What I'm just sharing to you guys is look at your life and ask yourself personally, because nobody can really tell you how to live your life. You can only do that for yourself, right? Sadly, even if you was given the best things in the world, people have the best things in the world still feel unfulfilled, right? That doesn't define you as a person. Whether what materials you have in your possession doesn't define you as a person, right? It doesn't define you. Who you are doesn't define how fulfilled you actually feel inside yourself. Detoxifying, taking a lot of situations and saying, are these situations where I want to be? The people you hang around, are those the people that you wish to continue to hang around? Are they serving your best interest? Are they do they get upset when you feel like, hey, I'm gonna do something to better myself? Do they get offended? Do they feel like, man, you should just come on and play and or come party or whatever? Like you shouldn't, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't work hard. You shouldn't work on your work ethic. Why are you working on yourself? You know what I'm saying? If these type of people that give you that energy, like man, they make you feel bad about trying to stay focused and all that, and cut them loose. Or you wanna really be like me. I'm a type of guy that if I smell BS, I just play it. I play it by the ear. So if somebody's BSing me or trying to BS my lifestyle, then I just look. I cut it like this. We could be cool, but we'll communicate. Like you just, if you want to keep the peace, acquaintance them. You know what I'm saying? Put them in from the friend to acquaintance. If they want to act like your lifestyle don't matter to them, or you know what I'm saying, your feelings don't matter to them, or whatever the case is, you just put them as acquaintance. Hey, hi, and bye. Check you later, and keep it pushing. You just like slide them in that bracket, because these is how people that, yeah, you might have love for them or whatever, but they don't necessarily want to see you on that grind. So you just kind of just dap them up. You see them when you see them, and keep it pushing. And that's what you sometimes have to do if you want to be real fulfilled. Because let me tell you something: success is not materials that you have in your possessions. For success is, are you satisfied where you are today? If you're not, if you like a legit, like saying, look, I'm not satisfied. You know, I'm not satisfied with the like if you was to pass away next week or whatever, God forbid. But let's just say, will you be satisfied with how far you came? If people are convincing you, hey, you should come out, and let's just say it's not even about spending time, it's not no special event, it's just nothing, it's just like just wants to just they just want to have fun, right? And you're like, man, like let's just say even if you go out with them, you're like, hey man, I gotta head back. Nah, man, stay a little longer. Like, nah, like you can't do that because you came out, you had a little time, you had a little fun, you gave them your time of your day, and now they want more time. So you see, now they're cutting into your work time, now they're cutting into your lifetime, now they're cutting into your personal goals. So and they're not considering that. So these type of people you gotta have them as acquaintances. These are just not friends, these are families, these are yourselves, just yourself as well, right? If you're doing things that's cutting into your actual like growth, like if you tell yourself you hit that snooze button on that alarm, trying to sound like a motivation speaker, but for real, you want to hit that snooze button, you want to talk about 15 minutes. Well, you realize that's cutting into your time for your work life, right? Your growth life, your day. You know what I'm saying? Sleep for 15 minutes longer. That's 15 minutes closer you are to your grade for real. Because our time is only going down. You know, we get older and we have less and less time. So you gotta just pick and choose your battles, right? Make sure you guys are taking away, or you're not like, even me. Even if I decide to train, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I don't need candy. I just had candy yesterday, right? I did mention in the video that I was gonna try to stay away from sweets, and I admit, like, yo, sweets pulled me back in. But what I had to come to an agreement to myself is to say, look, it's fine to have a little snack now and then. It's fine to have a little, what I'm saying, a little chocolate bar, whatever. Just don't overdo it and limit it as possible, as much as possible, right? So now and again, I give myself time to do what I want to do. Like if I want to listen to music, whatever, give myself them little breaking points. That way, I'm not like pushing myself to a point where I'm fatigued. I make it easy. I make it fair. Even my YouTube channel, I make it nice, simple, makes it more enjoyable, right? Well, I'm not overly stressing about it, because then when you overly stress for something, you don't want to do it. Your emotions take control, and you're just like, nah. You start procrastinating, and then you end up getting less work done than before. So just means limiting those things that typically are not going to get you where you need to go. And this is just handling your business. This all comes down to completing tasks, right? Look at the task that you're doing on a 24-hour format. If it's finances you require, and you're working a hourly wage or whatever the case is, find different ways that you can make on the side. Start a channel. Go. I'm not a financial advisor, nor do I claim to be, but find different ways, right? There's plenty of sources out here that we can start something, right? But as long as, to me, to be fair, as long as you got a roof over your head, you got an apartment, some sort of, even if it's a bedroom that you in, right? Just something. As long as you have shelter, food, clothes, don't try to chase the glamorous lifestyle too much. Like, just kind of just have that basics, and then you dip and dabble into finance growth, and then from there. And I was told that you can take profit and buy what you want, or whatever the case is. But just kind of focus on what you need, and prioritize more on a purpose or a passion, I should say, that you can develop, and then perhaps you can make finance off it. I'm not a financial advisor, nor do I claim to be, but I just want to give you guys some advice that I've learned from other proclaimed financial advisors, right? I guess. But yeah, detoxify, limit those things that, probably don't serve your best interest. We're not going to spend too much time on this video. I see the video is stretched over 8 minutes. I do not want to waste too much more of your time. What? Not waste. I take that back. It's definitely not a waste of time. I know, because it works. I do it. Well, I'm only going to try to give you guys what I personally do. I can only tell you guys what I personally know. I can't tell you guys something that I don't know, right? It has to be installed in my brain for me to say it. So, with that being said, legit, just try it. Try to just, cut some things off and all of that. And come back to this video and let me know what you guys, if it worked out, if you start to peep certain energies that wasn't really man, this video is getting long. Listen, you start to peep certain energies, and let me know in the comment section below if this video helped. And if it helped you feel a lot better throughout your day and a lot more fulfilled. We're gonna try to cut this video short. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Also, drop some wisdom quotes, please. I would love to hear them. See what you guys got to think. Let me know what you guys think. I will see you guys on the next video.